watching Let's Chat.
Well, it's been a year since the untimely fire of the Ocoee Whitewater Center, but I'm excited to be here this morning with some good news about the status of whitewater rafting at Ocoee and how great things are going. So thank you for coming on. Ryan with your title president at Ocoee River Outfitters Association, and Lynne McClary with the Polk County Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for coming on.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
So give me a brief rundown of what happened and what was impacted with this fire.
So the Whitewater Center was built in '94 and 1995, completed for the 1996 Olympics. The administration building is what burned a year ago. The building did not impact rafting, but the river is still open. We're rafting, whitewater rafting, based on our release schedule. We're ready to go, up and running for business.
Now, unfortunately, it sounds like some people had canceled trips thinking the whole facility was impacted and there was no whitewater rafting. So as a member of the Chamber of Commerce, tell me about how that's not true and how it's important that people know that.
Last year, a lot of our outfitters received calls from people not local to the area who just heard the news Ocoee Whitewater Center had burned. In their mind, whitewater rafting had burnt down. And so our outfitters were kind of in a panic. They were receiving calls wanting to cancel vacations and trips, and that was not the case. Whitewater rafting was not at all impacted last year by the fire.
Now, the Ocoee region is just beautiful, one of the prettiest places in my mind in the country, representing businesses that that work there and are part of tourism. Why is it so important, the tourism industry here?
Well, it's just a huge revenue generator.
Right.
I mean, there was, I think Ryan has said 140,000 people on the river last year.
Wow.
The Whitewater Center property saw 300,000 visitors per year, even with the building had been closed due to COVID. There's trailheads and biking trails and walking trails that are still open to the public, and we have a small state park. Sugarloaf is part of Hiwassee Ocoee State Park. There's 1 million visitors annually cross into that park.
Now there's some pretty exciting plans taking place, and sounds like you're asking for community input. So could you talk to me about that?
Yes, so the Forest Service has released a press release this morning. They are partnering with a university to do some community outreach to see what the community is looking for in a new building and a new infrastructure there on the Ocoee Whitewater Center site. They're also partnering with a firm to take a look at the grounds, the infrastructure, the riverbed. They're looking at everything to see what could be rebuilt and how to best use the site.
So this might be a unique opportunity that the Ocoee organizations are taking advantage of, to not just rebuild the administrative building, but maybe revamp everything.
They're everything from landscape architects to hydraulics engineers and you know, infrastructure. So it is, I mean, it was a tragedy losing the center. It was an iconic landmark.
Right.
But it's good to see it being looked at as an opportunity to come back even bigger and better than before.
So if someone in the area is interested in giving their input, or maybe there's a professional out there that would like to chime in, how could they access where to participate?
Those meetings have not been scheduled yet,
okay.
But when they are, we'll be sharing them through our Polk County Chamber of Commerce website and our social media pages. So that will be, I'm sure we'll work with the local media, probably Channel 12 and our local Polk County News, and share those input meetings.
I liked hearing about the Chamber of Commerce as a place to go to where the community can book, you know, lots of, not just one whitewater rafting center, but lots of them. How can they find that website?
www.ocoeecountry.com. We have a member directory. Our rafting outfitters would be listed under recreation-rafting. And there's the contact information, their website links, and everything can be found there.
And you represent many of these businesses?
There are 24 rafting companies on the Ocoee currently.
Wow.
Yes.
And it is fun. I was telling you, I did it with my teenage boys. I won't tell you my thoughts, son. It was a little scary. The boys loved it. And they're all age groups can take part. So thank you both.
12 and up.
12 and up. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, 12 and up.
Yeah,
that's good to know. Don't bring those newborns.
The smaller ones you can take over to the other side to come down the Hiwassee River.
I love that. Well, thank you both for coming on. It's great to hear about all they're fixing. Go check them out. Ocoee, what was the website?
OcoeeCountry.com.
OcoeeCountry.com. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thank you for having us.